Yes, I'm talking to you, bro. Welcome back to another episode of Juice Made TV. Today we have something interesting to talk about. Now, I feel like I cannot be the only one on this entire planet Earth, this flat Earth, bro. I just be wondering, like, why don't NBA teams give certain G League players a chance? I'm pretty sure you watched this video, you've seen headlines, you've seen stats, you've seen numbers. Like, you see guys like Mac McClung winning MVP, slam dunk competitions. His stats are amazing, averaging 25 points, 8 rebounds. You see guys like Sharif Cooper dominating the G League, leading the league in scoring, dropping multiple 10 plus assist games. You have guys like the Kenny Lofsons of the world, the GG Jacksons. We know there's certain type of players that we all see that are doing well from the G League, but I always just wonder, like, why don't NBA teams any teams, even the worst teams in the league, like, why don't they give some of these guys a chance? And I've always just begged the question, like, what is even the point of the NBA G League if you're not even going to give a chance for any of these guys to even get reps in the league? Like, how can you expect a player to develop if you're putting him in the last 45 seconds of a game and sometimes he's not even able to even touch the ball? To me, it just does not make any type of sense. And as you can see from the title of this video, I'm just praying, bro. I am just praying to God. I'm just praying to God that Emoni Bates does not fall into the trap of the NBA G League and falls into the norm of one of these types of players that you see the big headlines, you see the big 30 points, 40 point numbers and whatnot. But, you know, these NBA teams just don't give him a chance, and I'm praying that the stigma and the name just does not get attached to his brand at all. I mean, as you can see here, Emoni Bates is one of the absolute youngest players in the entire G League, and he's actually one of the leading scorers in the league as well, averaging around 25 points a game, 6 rebounds on great efficiency, 45% from the field, 42% from 3. And if you actually dissect and watch this man Emoni Bates in these types of games, like, these numbers are impressive. Do not let nobody fool you from what he was doing in high school, college, and whatnot. What this man Emoni Bates is doing in the NBA G League is very, very impressive. And the amount of shots and the attempts and the shot selection and the efficiency that this man is shooting at, bro, it makes all this way more impressive. And I'm not one to jump the gun, and I'm not saying that this man Emoni Bates, I'm not comparing him to Kobe Bryant or anything like that, bro. But if you watch the type of threes that this man Emoni Bates be taking, bro, the shot selection will make you question, like, how in the who is he making these shots? But at the end of the day, you can't even be mad because he's actually making them and he's shooting very, very well from the field. So imagine if he was in a better position, he was getting set up by, you know, better teammates and whatnot at the NBA level. I think these are things that can actually translate to the NBA level. And that is the main reason why I'm just a little confused on why he hasn't got the called up. But I just feel like, you know, a lot of people are always going to have their opinions on Emoni Bates. And I know people are going to mention that Emoni Bates will never get the opportunity to shoot these types of shots that he's been shooting in the G League if he was actually, you know, in the real NBA. And guys, my rebuttal to that is, like, obviously, bro, obviously Emoni Bates is never going to get the opportunity in the league to shoot the types of shots that he's shooting. I'm not saying he won't get the opportunity, because I do think he can. But in regards to the shot selections, obviously I know he's never going to be able to do that in the league. But you guys got to understand, bro, it's the G League. I 100% guarantee you, if you were to drop so many players in the NBA to the G, guys like Kyrie, Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Edwards, like, it doesn't matter the player, they're going to be shooting the same types of shots that this man Emoni Bates is doing. You got to understand, it's the G League. Nobody in their mama cares about team success. They don't care about which NBA team wins the NBA G League tournament or anything like that. Like, you got to understand, these players are going to treat this like a playground and just taking advantage of the opportunity to showcase, you know, what they can do. And at the end of the day, the G League is really just every man for themselves, just trying to prove that they have what it takes to be on that NBA level. And they're trying to prove to the front office, the coaching staff, you know, fans out there. And, you know, like I said, all these players are just trying to make it out the trap to potentially get a call, you know, from an NBA organization. And like I mentioned, bro, nobody cares about who wins the G League. Like, if I were to ask you watching this video who won the NBA G League showcase last year, if you can explain the G League to me, what it does, what's the showcase, what's the difference with the regular seasons, the playoffs and whatnot, like, you can't tell me none of that. And that kind of proves my point that none of that stuff even matters. And players in the G League, they need to look at it in that manner. And I think Emoni Bates is really showcasing that, you know, to the fullest. And at the very end of the day, in my opinion, if Emoni Bates wants an opportunity to play in the league, he's really gonna have to find a specific portion of the game that he just really excels at. And I think right now that is shooting the ball. Like, we know at the end of the day, bro, everybody can score. We just seen like 4 guys drop 60+ points just this past week. This man, Luka Doncic, just scored like 73 points or something like that. So everybody can score in the league, but not everybody can shoot the ball. Not everybody can make a significant impact on the defensive end. Not everybody, can play a role in the league. And I think that's what Emoni Bates really needs to focus on if he wants an opportunity to play in the league. And he really, really has to excel at that. And the thing is, I think he's really showcasing that in the G League. Like, I think he's already doing that. That's why I'm just questioning, like, why has he not gotten that opportunity? And I think for Emoni Bates, it's really just gonna probably come down to luck, being ready for the moment whenever a team gets him, and potentially even getting traded. Because with this Cavs team, they already have so many scorers. They have so many options and shooters on their team. They have the Garlands, the Donovan Mitchells, the LeVert, shooters like Max Strus, Sam Merrill. So I don't even know if the Cavs are really going to give him an opportunity or a chance in this rotation. If, Mobley and Garland's already went down and they still haven't called him up. So I'm just praying that he can potentially get traded somewhere. I think that'll definitely be his best bet of getting an opportunity in the league. I like teams like the Lakers, the Hornets, the Pelicans. Just imagine if this man Emoni Bates were to go to a team like the Lakers. In my opinion, if Cam Reddish can play significant minutes in the league on the Lakers, why can't this man Emoni Bates do the same thing? So, and I also think that Emoni Bates can actually turn into a fan favorite and actually revive, the star power that he had before. So it's really just going to come down to that opportunity. And also too, I really just never understood the stigma about Emoni Bates not wanting to play a lesser role on a team, or he's a guy that just always wants the ball. We obviously know Emoni Bates wants the ball. Every player in the league wants the ball. It's not just Emoni Bates. And I never understood why people always said that Emoni Bates never wanted to take a backseat or play a role or just be a shooter on the team. I think Emoni Bates, he's matured a lot. He's a different player right now than he was whenever he was 17, 16 years old. And people don't understand, bro, this man Emoni Bates is still 19 years old, I think, as I'm recording this video. So he has a lot of room to grow. Like I mentioned, he's one of the youngest players in the entire G League, and he's still one of the top leading scorers in there as well. And I feel like the Cleveland Cavaliers is really not maximizing on the potential that this kid has. Yes, I know the Cavs are actually playing very good right now. They actually have the best record in the entire league in the month of January. So far, they've only lost 1 game as I'm recording this video. But if you want more pieces, like I said, trade Emoni Bates to a whole another team, and let him get that shine, let him get that opportunity, because there's no way a player of this magnitude should still be in the G League. Like, to me, it just does not make any sense. And like I mentioned, I'm just praying that he does not get that stigma that he's just this G League player that continues to just showcase in the G League and is not getting that call up. So I don't know what players in the G League, I don't even know what the G League is even for at this point, if players aren't going to get that opportunity. But I don't know what more this man Emoni Bates has to do. But you watch this video. This was a quick short video for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about Emoni Bates so far in the G League. Do you think he'll get that opportunity? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.